All right, so this is problem number 43, and we're talking about checkpoints along the road to check people for drinking and driving. And so either you did drink or you're sober, didn't drink. And either the right or wrong. So we got to be careful when we do this. So if they are right, then that means that these people are drunk. And if you drink and then you're wrong, that means you think these people are sober. Here, if you didn't drink and you're right, that means these people are sober. And if you didn't drink and you're wrong, that means the people are drunk. Okay, so let's go and check this out. All right, and so they say, A, you stopped at a checkpoint, and of course you have not been drinking. What's the probability that you have been detained for further testing? That you have not been drinking, so that's this branch here. And that what's the probability that you were detained for further testing? So you haven't, but they are wrong, so it's going to be 0.88 times 0.2. And it's 0.176. Okay, so let's go to B, the probability that you will be detained. Okay, so that would be if they suspect you of drinking. So that you're drinking and that they're right, so that means you're drunk. Or you're not drinking and they're wrong. So it's either this or this. So that would be the probability of 0.096 plus 0.176 gives me 0.272. Okay, so let's go to C. C says, what's the probability that a driver who was detained has actually been drinking? So this is the probability that somebody is drinking given that they've been detained. Okay, that's a conditional probability. So that's going to be the probability that somebody's been drinking and be detained divided by the probability that somebody is detained. So drinking and being detained, 0.096, divide the probability that they've been detained. We already did that. So that's going to be 0.3529. Is it 29 or 92? 29. Okay, D. Okay, what's the probability that a driver who was released has actually been drinking? Has actually been drinking. So let's get another color here. Let's get this color here. So the probability that somebody's been released. So that is somebody was drinking and they are sober, or somebody who hasn't been drinking and they were right. So it's going to be what? 0.024 plus 0.704, which would be 0.728. And we can't see that. 0.728, that's my denominator. And they want to know what is the probability that somebody has actually been drinking. And that's this guy here, 0.12. So 0.12 divided by 0.728 gives me 0.1648.